This is the real-time rows, and we're dealing with an issue here that's probably best to approach first as a modifier. I love it when the SAT opens with modifiers. So if you see an opening word with ing, you're almost sure that it's a modifier, right? So functioning as both fashion accessories and tools for telling time, all of this is a modifier for something which must come immediately after that modifier is done. And this is, of course, something that's supposed to modify wristwatches. So the word wristwatches must appear next, as it does in the first choice. But if it does not, then you have an error, a modifier error. So we can get rid of a couple of these right off the bat. Next, once you've found a modifier and say you're not evaluating for modifiers anymore, you just want to evaluate the rest of the sentence, you can ignore the modifier. So let's do that. I just crossed it out. And now the rest of the sentence should still make sense on its own. For example, take the original. Wristwatches, they will remain marketable. You don't need the word they to refer back to this. You can just say wristwatches will remain marketable. So you don't need this pronoun. So let's get rid of that. In the third choice, we have a sentence which makes sense. Wristwatches will remain marketable. And that's going to be your correct answer. And the last one, again, we have that same weirdo pronoun which we don't need.